So I'm getting ready to do a pizza. I call this Mick style. Anyways, here's some of the ingredients. Flour, baking powder, garlic powder, salt, pepper, olive oil, cornmeal, 2 cheeses. This is mozzarella, fresh, and Parmesan. And I made some sauce earlier with about a dozen tomatoes and cooked it. There's some sugar and some toppings, pepperoni. And I'll be using my peel on my pizza stone that's on the grill. So I'm going to portion out the ingredients according to what's in the description. So I'll be right back. Oh, by the way, this is part of the ingredients, just so you know. It helps to make the process go a lot easier. So I have the ingredients portioned out. Got 2 cups of flour and 2 tablespoons of baking powder, a half a teaspoon of salt, and a 1/4 cup of oil. And to start off, I got 2/3 of a cup of warm water. I'm going to place the flour, the baking powder, and the salt in this mixer bowl. And then I'm going to mix it a little bit here to begin. So I've got those ingredients mixing. And what I'm going to do is add the water and the oil. Now I've got a half a cup and I got 2/3 of a cup. I'm going to put the half a cup in first and then add more water as I go until the dough is sticking to the side, or not sticking to the side. So as you can see, I'm going to need a little bit more water. I'm going to let this go for just a minute, and then I'll come back. The ingredients is mixing. I had to add another handful, just a small handful of flour, because I had a little bit too much water. And I didn't put garlic, salt, or pepper in, so I added a little bit. I think the problem was this right here. I think that may have caused me to miss those ingredients. So once this is fully mixed, I'll be back and show you how we make a couple of the balls. And I'm following this wonderful recipe here. Now, I just wanted to mention something about this sauce. I made this with about a dozen tomatoes. Actually, it was full. And I used it for making macaroni with macaroni. It's pretty liquid, you know, and it's just great tasting. And I put a few spices in it, but you can have your own sauce. But I suggest a couple of tomatoes ground up is with a few ingredients like oregano, pepper, garlic, salt. It's perfect. Okay, so I made 2 balls out of this, and I'm getting ready to make a pizza and put it on the peel. We're getting some more lessons from the master chef on making the dough. Okay, here's the pizza, the first one that I made. There are 2 balls. This one has the sauce that I made. It's got fresh mozzarella, And I put some Parmesan Reggiano cheese on it. And I put drizzled a little bit of olive oil. So next it's going to go into the pizza stone. What I have is something called a baker's stone. It's a stone and it's on the grill. The grill is turned up as high as can be. It's got 4 burners and it's currently raining. You can't tell, but I'm getting ready to put it on the stone. It looks like it is almost at 600 degrees. This will go up to 700, but it takes about a half an hour for it to go. Well, it looks like the rain is letting up, so I'm going to give it a shot. Well, the cornmeal worked great to slide it off, and it's currently in there. You can see that this has some wear on it. I've used it quite a bit, and I'm learning. I spill some cheese and oil on it, and the stone doesn't like that, but it cleans off good enough to throw another pie on. Now I'm going to let this go for a couple of minutes. It's not real high. The temperature looks, it's not even to 600 yet. So I'm going to let it cook longer, probably 2 or 3 minutes, and then I'll rotate it because the front is cooler than the back. So I'm going to use this weapon, and I'll reach in and get underneath the pie, and I'll pull it and push it until I get it turned around. So I'm going to do that now. But I don't think it's cooked all in the back yet, but I'll spin it around a couple of times. Do you think I can pull it out while holding this camera? Oh, I tell you, I must be from Naples. Okay, here it is. It's a little on the burnt side, but that's the way my patrons prefer it. Okay, here's pizza number 2. We're going to shove it in and see what happens. This one has some pepperoni on it, but I smothered it with mozzarella. So I didn't get it in all the way. So I'm gonna let it get a little cooked. Yeah, now I can move it. I'll push it all the way in the back. There we go. And the temperature's going up a little nicer. It's getting up. Like I said, when it gets near the fire, it's supposed to be 700 degrees. But this is an old grill. But the burners are going. You take off these shields and you put it right on the rack there. You take the shields off so it can, you know, meet with the stone better. And it's called a baker stone. And I think I paid 150 bucks for it. And I was going to buy one of those Oni ones for $500-600, but this, if you let it get up to temperature, works, I'd say in like 2 minutes instead of 1 minute once it's up high. So I'm happy with it. So sauce is going on the pizza right now. Very nicely
that all depends
done.
on how much sauce people like on their pizza, so.
Not too much sauce.
Make it a pizza? Hope you understand my Italian.
Hey, buddy. Action.
Is the pizza ready?
It's ready.
Okay, we're gonna get this pizza out.
It's really good.
So,
You're not just saying that, are you?
so we're gonna do this. See
The
how
fresh
if you don't-
mozzarella and the fresh basil make
You can use
it.
the cookie sheet, buddy.
And what about the recipe?
Well, of course.
I think I might be burning it. I was spending too much time tasting the wine. Let's take a look at it. No, nice. I think I'll go get the peel and take it out And I'll turn the grill off. And it's just a regular grill, so I'm going to turn off the burners. There we go. Make sure I turn these off so it doesn't. Okay, so let me go get the peel. Okay, there's the second pizza. The first one's half eaten, and it got a favorable rating. So thank you so much for watching. This is my latest pizza. And
Alright, bye everybody, thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching.
Thanks for being patrons.
Flip it.
Hope you enjoy your pizza. Amelia's gonna throw the pizza now.